Here we are once again back on the 2009 Chevrolet Silverado using the Innova 7111 model Scantool. Determined it was a left front impact sensor fault from our last video. Went ahead and disconnected the battery. Battery cable connections are made with the infamous 10mm. If you don't have one, you need to make sure you have a couple extra. Those things tend to grow legs and walk away. Went ahead and put the battery on charge while I've got it disconnected. It's always a good idea to put your battery on charge whenever possible, especially when you have it disconnected. It's been real cold lately, so I want to make sure that battery is up to snuff really good. Maintains good starting power in this cold weather. Going underneath the vehicle, we have a forward pan that attaches. That needed to be removed in order to gain access to the impact sensor. Just 4 15mm fasteners on that one. Real simple. Notice having the ramps allows you to really get up underneath here. And there's our culprit, our left front impact sensor. We'll go ahead and get it removed. Looks like I'm going to need a wrench for this. Socket won't fit. Sometimes when working in an area a little confined, I like to plug the sensor in and then go ahead and put it up in position. That way there I don't really have to worry about holding on to it too much. It kind of does it for you. This does have a yellow connector and then an orange locking clip. Being this is a part of the safety system of the vehicle, you want to make sure that that connector is plugged in fully and all the way. And you also want to make sure that orange locking clip is secured. Go ahead and get it started by hand. Use your wrench to tighten it up. This one I'd recommend using a 10mm ratcheting box wrench for ease of installation. All installed. Just go ahead and give it a little snug. You don't want to go too tight with this, as you could damage the sensor. Over torquing has a possibility of damaging the sensor. Refer to your factory service manual for proper torque specs. Okay, our Scantool is plugged in. We're going to go ahead and turn the key on. Being we just did some airbag service, I always like to turn these on out of the way of a possible ejection of an airbag. Shouldn't be a problem, but you always want to be safe. We're going to go ahead and open up our menu for our OEM diagnostics. And we're going to scroll on down to the SIR, Supplemental Inflate Restraint System. You can read the faults. Showing a sensor fault previously stored in the computer. Let's go ahead and erase those. We're going to continue. Erase successful. Scan again. No DTCs. Let's go ahead and crank this thing up. We're going to verify we don't get a notice on the dashboard referring to a airbag sensor fault. While I was pulling the vehicle in, I did notice a tire fault, tire light on rather. It's been very cold, so I'm going to assume that we have a tire pressure issue. We're going to go ahead and look into that and see what we come up with. Look here. Service airbag light is off. We're going to do a scan all systems. Let's see if it notices anything on the tire sensors, if we have a fault or anything. Another awesome feature of this scanner, it does have a little kickstand that flips down off the back. Makes things a lot easier for you when you are working with it. Kind of props it up. I'm really impressed with the speed of this machine. I mean, we're already halfway through scanning all the systems on the vehicle, and it's going to go through and give us a nice full report. This engine is running pretty well. It's got has 136,000 miles on it. Pretty well maintained vehicle. Being for 2009, Owner did some smart things, put some seat covers on. Granted, the seat cover's taking a little bit of wear and tear right now, but you know what? That's preserving the seat. And we are 70% through our full system scan. .3 liter V8 active fuel management engine. Fortunately, this has not had a lifter issue failure yet. Part of it is oil's changed regularly. That helps maintain that system, being it's ran on oil pressure. I've done a few of these over the years. Changing lifter requires removing the cylinder head. Quite an involved process just for a lifter failure with the active fuel management. Let me go ahead and scroll on our okay. Just scrolling on the dashboard, it appears we have a left rear tire sensors not reading. Not too bad, 2,000 hours and some change on this one. We'll be looking into that. Looky there, ran the full system scan, supplemental and straight restraint system, no fault. I'd say this is a successful airbag repair. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more information on this vehicle and many more.